brother. Alrighty people, what is this thing? Today we are on a Eahora Knight M1PS. You guys remember the last chopper that I had? This is the upgraded version of it with a ton of new features. You can probably notice off rips, way bigger brake rotors, some massive calipers for this thing, and their .4 brake fluid. Not one, but two shocks on this thing. So you see that big box right there where the previous one didn't have. It was just one giant open area. That's where the new supersized battery is. So it's a 4,000 watt rear hub motor. The battery, and then under this gas tank trim is the controller, which is basically the brain for these e-bikes. A leather style seat with the pleated trim on it. They sent me originally the black fairings, but I went ahead and customized this thing, as you guys can tell, swapped it out for the orange fairings, and then we went on good old Facebook Marketplace and found us a bat wing. I didn't know that was the name of these things, but we modified some mounts for this bat wing, and bada bing bada boom, we got ourselves a bagger chopper e-bike, and I think the only one in the world. I don't see anybody else online rocking this look. The bat wing was only 15 bucks on Marketplace. It didn't come with a windscreen, so I used some plastic trim from the van and just basically cut it to shape so you could get that cool windshield look. But yeah, overall it looks great. Drilled some holes for the turn signals, mounted those up, and then it was just so meant to be. Like, look how close the headlight slips through this hole. It's like perfect. So what makes this bike different from all the other e-bikes out there is this one goes 50 miles an hour, people. Right there, that's a license plate mount. This bike is street legal. It already has your turn signals, your mirrors, and your horn and everything else. So out the box, you are ready to roll street legal. As soon as you open the box, matter of fact, you get a title right there off the rip. Throughout this video, I'll give you guys some more details, but I just want to give you a walk around of my finished product on how this thing's looking and the process it took me to get there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review on my Eahora. We're going to start riding. I'll show you guys the dash real quick. So not only do you have this big bat wing to block all the wind, which this thing does accumulate a lot of wind since it's a naked chopper style bike, but having this giant bat wing here is very functional. It also has a lot of area for storage. You don't have to worry about wind hitting and flapping it around, because when you're going 50 on this thing, it's actually pretty fast. The brakes are basically centrifugal. If you hit one brake lever, you can feel the other one give out, vice versa. So both brakes work in sync. You got your ABS module type of deal right here. It's basically a junction valve. So it's a very safe braking setup. So when you hit the brakes, it releases the throttle. I don't know how to bypass that and do burnouts. So we got right here this phone mount that it comes with, which is actually really nice. Instead of plugging my phone cord directly into here and charging it, I'm running this charger into a portable charger brick, and then it's got like a USB extender, which is a lot going on. But not only can I charge my phone at the same time, I can charge this portable speaker, and putting the speaker inside this little chamber right here makes it echo and gets really loud, surprisingly. It's a vibe for sure. So if all your boys are out wheeling and you don't feel like wheeling and you just want to cruise, this bike is the thing to do it.
Charging box.
Oh, I'm excited, people. This brings back the memories. There she is. Oh yeah. Pigs, brother. Just gotta turn this, pop it, lift it. Bang, bada, boom.
Yes, sir.
The M1PS is equipped with a powerful 4,000 watt motor that can reach speeds of up to 50 to 50 miles an hour. Combined with a 72 volt 40 amp hour Samsung lithium battery. With that combination, it makes the M1PS perfect for urban commuting and traveling long distances. In the style department, this bike is definitely dominating as far as turning heads. It's retro inspired chopper style design, classic lines, bold colors. It's a way different style of e-bike than anything else on the market. A lot of the other e-bikes on the market kind of blend in together, and this one definitely stands out on its own. That's why I always grab it whenever a new model comes out. Alright, so now my experience with riding this thing. It's a chopper, so it's not the most performance-based bike as far as bumpiness goes, but it definitely handles and gets the job done. You get about 34 to 74 miles of range.
Yeah, it's a Navy. You don't really see them out in the office. It's like the perfect size partner to ride around with.
Speaking of size, the size of this bike is 82 inches long, 32 inches wide. So the 4,000 watt rear hub motor makes about 178 Newton meters of torque. The power delivery is a little sluggish off the line, but it makes up for it with how smooth it is. I did a simulated monsoon test, which passed with flying colors.
That thing is wet.
The tires are tubeless thickened tires with an average lifespan of 6,200 miles, which is great at decreasing your chances of getting a flat mid-ride. You guys are welcome to check out the link in the description to their website for more specs on the bike that I might have not covered. So now I'll show you guys a DIY I did to make this bike stand out even more and make it one of a kind.
Alright, this thing is huge. Let's see. Oh my god.
Brackets are built. Alright, now that we know the fitment's good, I'm going to try to sand down this crazy brush stroke paint job we got going on. Nothing too crazy. I'm just going to spend like less than an hour on sanding and painting it. Just get it from white to black, throw her back on the girl. Alright, so we got our two top triple tree mounts, we got our bottom headlight mount, and we got our 2 turn signals here. This thing just slips right on.
Your boy beating the Mercedes coupe. Yeah, it's a vibe. There you go, good catch.
Two wheels, one love, brother. Crotch rockets. Get a real bike.